So here's the last plant. I think the first row is done. You want to do row by row, or do you want to do row this way?
I would like to just keep going the way we were.
Alright, keep going. There's a plant right there.
October comes with beauty and bounty, bittersweet emotions of summer's end, and yet satisfaction of shelves brimming with the food that we grew with our own hands. We find ourselves savoring, yet also toiling, as we know these days are coming to an end. We work hard to bring in the last of the harvest, while also planting the winter crops that will hibernate under the snow and the cold weather. Crops like garlic, spinach, and cover crops such as winter rye and turnips and clover. Sweet potatoes are the last crop to harvest from the soil. They're the last crop to bring everything full circle, from when we first planted, weeded, mulched, and watered to keep those little seedlings alive in the drought we had earlier this summer. In June, we work the soil with a broad fork. We plant Covington and Bugard sweet potato slips. The secret to well-shaped large sweet potatoes is to dig a deep hole, really working the earth. Use a post hole digger or a gas-powered auger. This softens the earth for the tubers to grow deep. You might think, that's a very large hole for a little tiny sweet potato slip. But trust me on this. You will have the most amazing sweet potatoes next October if you do this in June. The care that you give them up front will result in healthy plants throughout the summer. Sweet potatoes need ample space to vine. Make sure you mulch them, water them well in those first couple weeks. Harvest them in October when you will have one last stretch of 70+ degree weather. Now we are in zone 6B, so adjust accordingly to your zone. You may be harvesting them earlier, or maybe later. Sweet potatoes are a tropical tuber and require curing to harden their skin for longer storage. Cure them in the sun in that 70-degree weather for 3 to 5 days. Store in a well-ventilated basket or baskets if you have a bumper crop. Just keep them in a pantry where it's about 50 to 60 degrees. We just finished last year's sweet potato crop in September, just in time to restock. We are almost at our home stretch of putting the garden to bed. One more crop to put in, and that's our garlic. Where we harvest the sweet potatoes, the soil is so soft. We move all the vines away, work the soil again with that broad fork, even it out, and in goes the garlic for winter hibernation. Follow us for more tips on gardening, homesteading, and a simple lifestyle. Next week, I'll be sharing how we plant garlic in the fall. It's not too late.